Hello, Taurus. We've got a storm brewing in the background, but this is your singles love reading for August. I'm going to ask that you watch probably both your sun sign and your Venus sign, because Venus does rule your love life. And if you don't know your Venus sign, you can go on my website at tranquiltarot.com and get a free natal chart. So I've got some advice for you here, a little bit of information about yourself, and then advice on your relationship in this coming month, and also some insight into your potential partner. So your love oracle advice is, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. This is calling you to trust your intuition. Just trust your heart, okay? And know that your heart knows the right answer. Your overarching energy is a card called Round and Round. And what this card says is that you might feel like you're constantly repeating the same thing over and over. Maybe you feel like you're always getting yourself into the same type of relationship or always meeting the same type of person. But what this actually means is it's not the same every time. That every time this happens, you're learning and you're growing and you're leveling up. In fact, it's like you're rising up a spiral staircase. So know that this time in your relationship that you've learned the lessons from the past and you're ready to move forward with a relationship that suits you better. I pulled 3 animal spirit cards to see, kind of gauge where you are personally in kind of your self and your journey. And you got the elephant and the cosmic egg and the swan. Love the elephant. Strong, intelligent, respected. Taurus is, I feel like that elephant is you. Even though you guys are the bull generally, I feel like that's just someone who's very confident, who knows what they want, who is intelligent enough to learn, to know what to do to change. Cosmic egg is, it relates to the crown chakra. So if you do any chakra work, you might want to meditate on your crown chakra. You may want to ask your intuition to send to you information about your new partner that's coming in, where you might meet them. You'd be surprised that, when you ask for it and you focus on it, you could get some insight and information. And the swan card says that you've been, trying to be more creative. You might be trying to express yourself through music or writing or painting, but I also see the swan card as moving into peace. So if you hadn't been peaceful in relationships before, you're ready to move into a peaceful relationship where you can be strong and be yourself. And you really are very intuitive right now. So trust your intuition. And as that first card said, do what feels right. Trust your heart. So I pulled some tarot cards, and you guys got the Hermit. That can relate to a Virgo. But it's also about taking some time to yourself, being introspective, figuring out what it is you need to do differently maybe in this relationship. The Hermit, sheds light in the corners and takes time to figure out the things that maybe you need to change in your next relationship. So you could have been working on that. The Page of Cups says you want to move into something that's loving, and you will move into something that calls your heart, just like that oracle says. The 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups is very interesting. I feel like you may very well meet your potential partner through work or through friends. Because the 3 of Pentacles is working with others, and the 3 of Cups is out, like it's joy, celebration, happiness. So you may be, out with friends when you meet this person. You may meet them through a work relationship. You may be introduced to someone through work. Your friends might introduce you to this person. But I feel like you do have love coming in after being introspective, and you know what you want this time in a relationship. So I pulled a couple of cards for your potential partner to try to get an idea of the personality type. And the first card is a Major Arcana card, which relates to a sun sign. So you got the Emperor, and that relates to an Aries. Aries are a fire sign, as well as Leo and Sagittarius. They are very, so the personality type, not necessarily that, may not necessarily be the sign of this person, but their personality type is that of outgoing, fiery. They may be the type of person who, when they walk in a room, everyone turns their heads. They're very dynamic. They can be very good looking, very physically attractive. Also, they have a really good sexual energy, so you might have a good chemistry with them. And then you got the King of Cups. The beautiful King of Cups relates to water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But this is someone who you can trust. It's someone who is emotionally mature, someone who's ready to make a commitment, someone who can express their feelings, someone who can listen to your feelings. So this is a good mix of a person who, has the fiery excitement, but also is in touch with their heart and their intuition. And you're following your heart. So I feel like there'll be a heart connection between you and this person. Now, when you meet, it may just be, there's a physical spark, but as you get to know each other, you feel like you can, understand that their compassion and that they're very deep emotionally, and they also may be very intuitive. So this is a really great omen for meeting someone, and for having something that'll last for some time with the King of Cups. That's long term. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great month.